All right, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to activate your superpower, which is your presence. My name is Gianna Badot. I am a certified hypnotherapist, one-on-one coach, meditation teacher, and guide. And if you'd love deeper support beyond this episode, make sure you grab access to the Rewired app and the tools linked in the notes below to help you stress less and achieve more every single day. All right, let's dive into it. What is your superpower? Your superpower is your presence. It is your ability to be fully in the here and now. Every part of your being, your mind, your body, your senses. And being present just might be one of the hardest things that you ever master in your lifetime. And why is it so hard? Because there are so many distractions and things in your life that are constantly diluting your mind and pulling you out of the present moment. We live in a very busy world. You live in the 21st century. Life is moving constantly, very, very fast. And on top of that, we have things like social media, television, jobs to do every day. If you're a parent, you are on 24/7 taking care of your children. Then if you're married, you have your spouse. And of course, you have your friends and your family. And also, you have to take care of yourself. So it can get really easy to get lost in all of the to-dos and roles that you play and lose connection to the life that you're living. To get so lost in all of the things that you're doing that you are totally lost in your own life, which means you're not actually in your life. You are in the past or you're in the future. Most people are actually living in the past or the future, which means you're either thinking about a past moment or you're thinking and anticipating about a future moment. It is very rare that you find people that are actually living in the here and now, which is the present moment, which is being fully all here and aware of what is going on around you. Now, what does it mean to be present? It's a mindfulness practice, which essentially is the practice of paying attention on purpose, of becoming highly focused and aware in the here and now. The sounds around you, the smells around you, the sights around you, the feelings in your body, the smiles on your children's faces, the energy that is happening around you and within you. And unfortunately, a lot of times we're just going through moments on autopilot. You're not actually fully aware and awake in them. So the practice of becoming more present is a practice of awakening. It is inner awakening. It is waking up to the parts of you that you have been shut down from the parts of your life that you have been shut down from, that you have not been paying attention to, that you have not intentionally been paying attention to. And so why is your presence your superpower? Well, first and foremost, the more present you are, the happier you're going to be. When you are in the present moment, no matter what is going on around you, whether it is something that may be a little bit more stressful or whether it is a moment of joy and serenity, when you're present, you're here and now, which means you're not anticipating the future, you're not stressing the future, and you're also not grieving the past. You're also not thinking about the past and reflecting about what you didn't do right or what you could have done better. When you're in the here and now, you're actually living your life. And that is why it is your superpower. Because when you are living in the past or the future, you are not living your life. When you're present in the here and now, you are living your life. You are living fully in your life, no matter what is going on around you. And it can be, again, really hard to do this, especially when you're busy, especially, again, if you're a parent, you have so much going on, you have work, you have this, you have that, you have family, you have friends. There's so many different angles and places that you are being pulled every day. But unfortunately, I'm going to tell you here that that is an excuse. It's an excuse to say that you can't be present because you're too busy. Everyone can be present, no matter what type of moment you are living in. And it's a choice that you make. And you make this choice by either choosing to practice mindfulness, choosing to be more present, or you make the choice to live in the past or the future and live like a zombie on autopilot by choosing the other way, by choosing that path that leads you down destruction, down stress, down dysregulation, disorganization. When you're present, you're going to become more regulated. Your mind is going to be clearer. You're going to feel happier. You're going to feel more whole. And again, you're actually going to be living in your life. Because there's a difference between going through life and living your life. Now, why are you here on this earth? You're here to live your life. You're here to transcend the things that you've gone through, to heal from them, and to wake up to the here and now. And so the journey of becoming more present, again, not an easy one, but it's the most important journey that you'll ever take in your life, because it is the journey of waking up. It is the journey of coming home. It is the journey of actually living again. Or maybe even living in your life fully for the first time. And so this is your invitation to begin your journey of awakening to the present moment, awakening to your life, to fully begin living your life, living in your life, aware, awake, wholeheartedly. And so how do you begin your presence journey? Well, just as you've been trained to live unconsciously, just as you've been trained to live on autopilot and just go through the motions of life, which is essentially living life like a robot. And in the age of AI, it's even more important to actually focus on being human and being present and being in your body. So instead of living like a robot on autopilot unconsciously, it is making a decision to train your brain to live in the moment. And there's two ways that you can start living more intentionally, and you can begin your journey of awakening. Now, the first is a really simple practice that you can begin right now. And it's the simple act of beginning to focus more intentionally on your breathing. That's right. It's putting some reminders in your phone that go off multiple times a day that remind you to pause, stop, and breathe. And when you pause, stop, and breathe, what happens? You get to look around. You get to feel what's happening in your body, and you get to breathe. So when you stop and breathe, it is a moment to reflect on the here and now, and it brings you back to the here and now. When you've been pulled in so many other directions all day long, just taking a moment to breathe. And everyone has time for this. There's no one on this planet who doesn't have time for this. You can stop and breathe. It takes 2 minutes. So put some reminders in your phone that remind you to pause, stop, take a deep breath, feel into your body. What are you feeling? What are you noticing? What's going on within you and around you? That is coming back to the present moment. And so the more you begin to do this all day, throughout your day, and I say all day, but you don't have to do it all day long. You can set reminders 3 times a day. You can do it 5 times a day. It's really up to you, like how far you want to go with this. Now, if you're just getting into this, 3 times a day is probably enough. But the more you do it, of course, the more present you're going to naturally become. Now, what happens when you set those reminders in your phone and you start pausing and breathing throughout the day? You naturally train your brain to become more present. And eventually, you will not need those reminders going off to remind you to stop and breathe. You'll naturally just do it. This is how you train your subconscious mind, repetition. Your subconscious mind loves repetition, and your subconscious is in charge of all of the actions that you are taking 95% of the time, which means your subconscious mind is responsible for whether you are present or not, majority of the time. So you need to train your subconscious to stop and breathe. And the most effective way to do this is by putting those reminders in your phone, taking small breath breaks throughout your day that remind yourself of how you're feeling and that bring you back to the here and now. Let's do it right now. Pause, close your eyes, take a deep breath, feel into what is real and present for you. How are you feeling right now? Be honest with yourself. There's no wrong way to feel. If you're not feeling so good, there's no need to judge that. There's no need to try to change it in this moment. You're just aware. You take in that information as information. If you're feeling really good, that's new information as well. It's great information to know. So you take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and just notice what's happening around you. Notice what's around you in the room you're in or outside. Feel into your life. Welcome to your life. Welcome to the here and now. It's a beautiful place to be. It doesn't take much. You can do it that quickly. And so I invite you to put those reminders in your phone, take those breath breaks throughout your day. And again, you won't need to do this forever. Eventually, you won't need to be reminded to pause. You'll just naturally begin to do it. That's how you train your subconscious. Your subconscious, again, the blueprint of you and everything you do, operates from repetition. So just as you've repeated the cycle of being not present, of being unconscious to the here and now, when you repeat the cycle of becoming more present to the here and now, you're naturally going to become a more present person. Now, the second thing that you can start doing is listening to the Rewired meditations that I've linked for you in the notes below. These meditations are specifically designed to activate and train your subconscious, rewire your subconscious. And how is this helpful? When you train your subconscious to take 10 minutes out of your day to drop into yourself, that is 10 minutes of pure presence. And when you do this from a state of self-hypnosis and subconscious activation, it 10x's your ability to become more present more frequently. So if you really want to 10x and speed up your process of becoming more aware, more awake, more present, then download the app linked in the notes below. It's going to support you and help you in becoming more present a lot faster, because you're going to be able to spend time going within yourself in a very intentional and profound and deep way, ways that you've never experienced in your life. So if you're ready to take a beautiful inner journey within yourself, a guided inner journey, and if you're someone who has never liked to meditate or you've struggled with it, then these audio sessions are actually perfect for you. The Rewired meditations are like meditation with a goal. They're very specific, and there is an outcome that you're looking to accomplish with each of these audios. There's different topics. There's over 50 different recordings that you can choose from on various topics, from increasing your self-love, becoming more grounded, removing money mindset blocks, becoming more confident, becoming more productive, inner child healing, you name it, there is a session in there to support you. So check it out in the notes below. And remember that you're here on this earth to awake to the present moment, to become more awake to the present moment, to awaken to the present moment. And so this is your work, this is your journey, and everyone has time. Time is not an excuse. You've used that excuse for far too long, and I'm here to tell you it's not a good one. Everyone has 2 minutes to pause. Even if you're with your children, even if you are working, you can close your eyes and pause for 2 minutes. You spend plenty of time scrolling on social media, right? You spend plenty of time doing other things, watching Netflix. You can take 2 minutes to breathe. You can take 10 minutes to do a meditation. You have the time. You just need the will and the intention and the want to achieve more presence. And what happens when you become more present is you're happier. You make the people around you more happier. You get to fully live in your life instead of just going through the motions on autopilot. You get to fully be here, which is why you're here. So take it all in, activate your superpower, and when you're more present, you're going to get more things done. People are going to respond to you more effectively. Your kids are going to listen to you more. You are going to actually enjoy being with your kids more. The benefits of being present are endless. Healthier, happier, more relaxed, more peaceful, more grounded, and that energy radiates out into the world to everyone around you, and it creates a ripple effect. So not only are you supporting yourself, you're supporting the people around you. And then when they're happier, they're going to support the people around them. It's a ripple effect of peace, of groundedness, of harmony in the world that you are creating. So it's not just about you, it's also a gift to the world to become more present. So I hope this serves you. I hope you try this on. And if you loved this episode, make sure you subscribe and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode along this incredible journey. And I'll see you next time.